Every time you baby a kid, they become more babyish. And every time you treat them with like an adult, they become more like an adult. Every time you take responsibility away from them, they have less responsibility. Every time you give them more responsibility, they become more responsible. And again, we're talking about kids, but we're also talking about employees. You know, you want your employees to step up and lead, put them in leadership positions. You want your employees to take ownership, give them ownership.
So it's really funny. Like one of the biggest mistakes I see companies make, whether I'm working with them or just observing, is they do a thing called baby birding. We call it baby birding, which is like a baby bird. It doesn't eat for itself. The parent chews it up and then gives it to the baby. A lot of times you'll find, especially in business, your staff will come up to you and be like, "Hey, how do I do this thing?" They know how to do that thing. They just don't want to be responsible for making that decision. Oh, this thing's happened. What do I do? And because it's faster and easier, the manager or the boss or the owner will just tell them what to do. They'll baby bird them and just give them the answer. The problem is every time you do that, you're wiring the shortcut habit in their brain that if they've got a problem, they come to you. How are you going to have an autonomous team that runs without you if you're solving every single problem? And so you've got to invest a little bit and do something we call bridge trolling. And bridge trolling, the analogy is, like bridge trolls, they stand at the end of a bridge and they won't let you pass until you answer their questions. Well, you have to just put it back on the reps or on the staff to ask them the questions. So they say, "Oh, this has happened. What do I do?" And you just go, "Well, I don't know. What do you think you should do?" Just that habit alone, and sometimes it takes you a while, especially if they're stubborn. They're like, "I don't know. That's why I came to you." It's like, "Hey, we don't play I don't know here. What's your best guess? If I gave you $1 million to give me your best guess, what would it be?" Okay, and then you can work with them from there. But getting them to develop the habit of solving their own problems and taking more ownership and accountability and responsibility for the things that go wrong on their journey, that is what gives you a team that doesn't need you to save the day all the time. It frees up your time, but it also enables you to scale. And I think that getting out of the habit of baby birding, and if you listen to the video, there's actually baby birds chirping in the background, which is poetic. Get out of the habit of baby birding and start bridge trolling instead. You will never look back.